On February 16, 2010, Tanya Jaime Nelson was convicted of 2 felony counts of special circumstances murder, the special circumstances being the murder of multiple victims, murder by lying in wait, and murder during the commission of robbery. She and 55-year-old Phillipe Zamora, both from Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina, drove across the country to kill 52-year-old Vietnamese fortune teller, Jade Smith, and her 23-year-old college student daughter, Anita Nhi Vo, in their home, in Little Saigon, Westminster, California. It was a revenge killing. Tanya Nelson had hired both women to get her ex-lover back, but the victims were unable to do that, so Nelson decided to rob and kill them. The profit of the robbery was some credit cards, expensive jewelry, and other items. On April 21, 2005, Nelson went to Smith's home with Zamora under the pretense of visiting and having Nelson's fortune told. Nelson formulated a plan to murder Smith and Vo, in order to rob them. Using knives from the kitchen, Tanya stabbed and murdered Vo, as Zamora stabbed and murdered Jade. They left Jade face down on the kitchen floor. She bled to death after being stabbed in the head, face, neck, shoulders, and hands. They left Vo on the floor of the laundry room with her head jutting out into the hallway that led to the kitchen. Vo bled to death due to multiple stab wounds to her head, face, and neck. After murdering the victims, the pair attempted to wash the bloody kitchen knives and wrapping them in plastic bags. They then drove to Walmart to purchase paint, returning to the victim's home, and pouring white paint on Jade and Vo's heads and hands. Zamora covered Vo's face with a black shirt. The next day, while the murderers arrived home in North Carolina, the Westminster Police Department received a call from a concerned friend who had not heard from Vo, and asked that she be checked on. Police then went to the home and discovered the grisly scene. The next month Tanya returned to Orange County for a South Coast Plaza shopping spree, after purchasing plane tickets with the victims' credit cards. Westminster police detectives arrested her at the Santa Ana Holiday Inn, on May 30th. At the time of her arrest she had the victims' stolen credit cards, identification cards, and designer luggage in her possession. Phillipe Zamora was arrested June 1, 2005, at his North Carolina home. He pleaded guilty to 2 felony counts of first-degree murder and was sentenced to 27 years to life in prison. At trial, Zamora testified against Nelson. On April 23, 2010, she was sentenced to death. Tanya Jaime Nelson remains on death row at the Central California Women's Facility, in Chowchilla.